Have you ever noticed this paradox in love? When you start to ignore her, act cold, or care less, suddenly she craves your attention more than ever. Like the phone you always carry with you, you rarely notice it until one day it disappears. At that point, you truly realize its importance and frantically search everywhere for it. The same goes for love. When you're always available and easy to conquer, your partner may not truly appreciate you. But once you step away, creating a void in their life, they start to miss you, to realize your value. Oscar Wilde once said, "To love oneself is the beginning of a lifelong romance." When we know how to love and value ourselves, we can attract worthy people and build healthy relationships. And as Ralph Waldo Emerson affirmed, trust thyself, every heart vibrates to that iron string. Confidence radiating from within is the most powerful weapon to conquer someone's heart. Step back, give yourself space to revive and grow. Let people recognize your worth through the way you love yourself. And here's a challenge for you. If you're ready to reclaim your power and make them remember you, comment, "I deserve to be loved." This is not just a saying, but a declaration of your confidence and self-respect. Modern love is no longer a prince and princess fairy tale. If you still believe that being kind or being yourself is enough to win a woman's heart, you're living in a fantasy. The harsh reality is, women don't come back just because you're the best person in the world. They have deeper reasons that lie in the subconscious, shaped by psychological and social rules. Join me as we unveil the secrets behind women's decisions to turn around. We'll explore sophisticated mind games, social factors influencing their choices, and the naked truths that few dare to speak. Are you ready to enter the world of real love, full of challenges but equally exciting? If you're ready, comment with the number 1 in the comment section so we can have more energy to explore new and interesting things. Number 1, she's starting to get curious about you. Women are often used to guys around them always trying to pamper and please them. So when they meet a man who isn't trying to attract or seek their attention, they wonder, why isn't he interested in me? This difference makes them feel confused and intrigued because it's rare. Most guys are usually eager, trying their best to conquer and always acting like puppies in front of women. But when faced with a man who doesn't pursue or isn't enthusiastic about them, women often feel strange, even attracted to his mystery and autonomy. That's when curiosity starts to creep into her mind. She'll wonder, why isn't he like the others? Why doesn't he care about me like they do? This curiosity urges her to explore and learn more about you. Women are attracted to things they don't grasp, and your calmness and independence create a unique appeal. Stop being a puppy, someone who always chases and pampers, and instead become a wolf, independent and not easily conquered. When you keep a moderate distance and don't show too much interest, you awaken in her the desire to understand you better. Number 2, you awaken her hunting instincts. Did you know that deep inside every woman is a capable huntress? They not only want to be conquered but also yearn to be the hunter, to experience the thrill and excitement of chasing prey. And you are the challenging prey they want to capture. When you appear calm, confident, and not easily tamed, you awaken her hunting instincts. She will be curious, wanting to discover the mysterious person behind that indifferent exterior. She will try to impress, find ways to capture your attention, and feel satisfied when successful. Imagine a stage with 2 actors. One is always trying to act, seeking attention, while the other stands still, quietly observing. Who will attract the audience's curiosity more? In love, the validation void is that stage. When you stop trying to impress, stop pouring honey into her ears, you create a void that she has to fill. She'll start to wonder, what is he thinking? Does he like me? How can I get him to notice me? And it is this curiosity and anticipation that will make her even more infatuated with you. Remember, women love with their ears, but they decide with their minds. They may be attracted to sweet words, but they will only give their hearts to the man who makes them feel safe, trusting, and admired. And that man is the one who knows how to restrain and ignore at the right time, to awaken the instinct to conquer in a woman. Number 3, you create space when you step back. Imagine you were always there, always ready to listen, but then one day you are no longer present as before. What will happen? When you withdraw, they will begin to realize a void, not a physical absence, but a lack of your energy and special presence. Like a familiar melody that has become a part of life, it is only when it is turned off that people realize how important it was. When you are always available, your value is easily forgotten. But when you step back, that void gradually becomes clearer, making them start to wonder what is happening. Imagine them going through a normal day, then suddenly realizing they haven't heard from you in a long time. At first, they may not notice, but then that absence becomes more apparent, and gradually there will come a time when they wonder, why did he leave? That's when curiosity turns into awareness, and that awareness makes them understand that you once played an important role in their lives. Most importantly, while they feel empty, you are taking this time to invest in yourself. You don't sit there waiting for their realization, but instead, you use this time to develop yourself, pursue your passions, and find your own joy. As Marcus Aurelius once said, your happiness depends on the quality of your thoughts. By focusing on yourself, you not only improve the quality of your life, but also build strength in your soul. But what if they don't even realize I'm gone? That's a constant question in your mind when you decide to step back. The fear of being forgotten, the worry of disappearing from their lives makes you hesitate. But face this harsh truth. If they don't realize you've left, doesn't that clearly show that they've never really invested in a relationship? They are preoccupied with their own world, with other priorities, and forget your presence. That indifference is the answer you need, painful but liberating. Don't hold on to a relationship where you are not valued, not loved properly. Have the courage to let go, like pulling a thorn from your foot. It will hurt, but then you will feel relieved and free. Consider their ignorance as an opportunity for you to look back at yourself, look back at the relationship, and make the right decisions. You deserve a sincere love, someone who knows how to cherish and love you wholeheartedly. Number 4, the power of separation. When you bravely step back, separating yourself from the vortex of chaotic emotions, you are giving yourself the most precious gift, freedom. Freedom from anxieties, fears, expectations, and constraints. Like an eagle soaring in the vast sky, you are no longer bound by the invisible strings of attachment. This separation is not coldness or insensitivity, but a strategic step back so you can see things more clearly. It's like climbing a high mountain peak from which you can see the whole picture, see the paths that you couldn't see before. In the silence of separation, you listen to your own voice, realize your true values, the things that are truly important to you. You are no longer swayed by sweet words and flirting tricks. As Epictetus once said, only the free can own themselves. When you separate, you are on the path to becoming truly free. You are free to choose, free to decide, and free to live your own life. And here's the paradox. When you no longer try to hold on, that's when you become more attractive than ever. The confidence, bravery, and calmness emanating from you will make the other person curious, wanting to explore and conquer. Remember, love is a journey, not a chasing game. When you know how to separate at the right time, you hold the key to opening the door to true happiness. Number 5, living well without her. Imagine you are an ancient oak tree, deeply rooted in the earth, steadfast in the face of storms. The winds may knock down weak branches, but they cannot shake your solid roots. In love, too, when you live well without her, you are that oak tree. You have your own world, your own goals, and you don't depend on anyone. Her departure may leave a void, but it cannot shake your life. You continue to grow, pursue your passions, build meaningful relationships, and enjoy life to the fullest. You go to the gym, meet friends, travel and explore, and share positive moments on social media. Not to tease or show off, but to show the world that you are fine, you are still moving forward, and you can be completely happy without her. And here's the magic that happens when you prove that you don't need her. That's when she's attracted to you. Women are often attracted to confident, independent men with interesting lives of their own. They want to be a part of that world, to share the joys and successes with you. The secret here is not to pretend happiness, but to truly find joy and meaning in your own life. When you reach a state of effortless ease, when you no longer care whether she comes back or not, that's when you are truly free and attractive. Number 6, the allure of emotional mastery. Mastering emotions instead of letting the ego dominate is an important quality that Stoic philosophy always emphasizes. Most men fail in the game of love because they let their egos control them, and when rejected, they feel their pride threatened. They think they need to prove themselves, to make her realize she made a mistake, to win her back and triumph so their ego is satisfied. But that very thought becomes the cause of failure. When dominated by the ego, they no longer act for the true value of the relationship, but only to compensate for their wounded ego. They try to regain control from the outside instead of seeking inner balance. Stoic philosophy teaches that the ego is man's greatest enemy, for it makes us easily lose control and act unwisely. When the ego leads, every decision becomes hasty and prone to mistakes. On the contrary, mastering emotions requires calmness, self-control, and the ability to view situations objectively. Stoicism emphasizes that instead of letting emotions or ego blind us, we need to remain calm, seeing rejection or failure as a natural part of life. Instead of trying to win in her eyes, try to win over yourself. Master those uncomfortable, hurtful emotions so they don't overwhelm you, because only then can you see more clearly the value of yourself and the relationship. When you focus on mastering your emotions, you no longer feel the need to prove anything. You realize that your worth does not depend on the acceptance of others, and that rejection is not something to be hurt or resentful about. It's a lesson that helps you become stronger, grateful for the experiences that have helped you grow, and not let your ego push you into meaningless battles. Mastering emotions, instead of letting the ego dominate, is the true strength that Stoicism aims for, the power of serenity and wisdom in love and life. So we've explored the secrets behind women's decisions to turn around. Hopefully this knowledge will help you better understand the female psyche, thereby having more effective attack strategies. However, remember that love is not a war but a dance. It requires harmony, balance, and mutual respect. Don't apply psychological tricks mechanically, but listen to your heart, listen to the voice of reason, and make wise choices. Above all, always be yourself, a confident, brave man who knows how to love himself. That is the strongest attraction, helping you conquer any heart. Good luck on your journey to find true love. And don't forget, the Stoic love psychologist is always with you.